Hey guys, this is the Dark Preacher, and welcome back to the Quest for Sanctuary. Here we are in my test world. I don't test very much, as you can tell. I tested some stuff with the builder, and here I've been testing power setups. Now, I recorded all this previously, but thanks to a Windows update, my audio settings got a little screwed up, so it didn't record my audio the first time. So I'm re-recording this. But anyways, here we have two farmers from Actually Editions and a very nice canola farm, leading over to canola presses and fermenting barrels, which lead into a pressurized fluid tank. And now over here, we have a gas turbine controller, some fuel tanks, some Enderium turbines, and I'm using the max here, 50. And it's putting out 25,000 RF per tick. And it's using 89 millibuckets per tick. And that is because somewhere buried in here is the, what's it called? Blah? Gas. Is the fuel air mixer and the gas mix compressor. Can't talk now. I've also got a redstone control module and a power monitor, and that's all hooked into a vibrant capacitor bank. Now, let's pop that off and pop that on, and we will see it kick on. And we have an income of about 22,300. And this thing is running a quantum quarry and a correlated potentialistic system. And the rest of the power is being used to run these and the farmers. Now I've got growing standing stones from roots helping speed this along with a bunch of worms from Actually Editions. So it's actually going pretty fast. I'm keeping it a whole thing chunk loaded, so doesn't matter how far away I fly, it'll still keep working. Now, I was going to set all this up on camera in my base, but we're going to have to go back to the base and oh, hang on. Yep. What are you doing all the way up here, little chaos node? What are you doing? Yeah, go away. I had this all set up. This setup ready to go. And it puts out a good amount of power, and it doesn't use a whole heck of a lot to create the power. And it's a renewable resource. So, I've got the whole thing set up at my actual base, in the actual LP world. But I was also testing a forestry setup, using saplings and apples and squeezers, fermenters, stills, and I've got 10 squeezers, 10 fermenters, and 20 stills, plus a reservoir for water. And that was making ethanol. And this is pretty much the same setup as this. It's just it's in a smaller footprint and it has a few more fuel tanks. But for ethanol, it uses 17 millibuckets per tick to produce 25,000 RF a tick when it's running. Now, what we do is pop, pop, and here we can see 20,000 in, because these machines, the forestry machines, take about 4,000, somewhere in that range, RF per tick just to make the fuel. So you're not looking as good as the Actually Editions setup I have, because you take more power. and more resources. This, I just make canola presses and fermenting barrels, and I've got power. So, let us go back to the LP world. Let's go back to base, and instead of it looking like this, it's going to look like this. Now, you may have noticed some significant changes between the design in the test world and the design here. First off, the energy laser relays look like actual lasers now. And I've got power running from all the way over here where it hooks into my network, all the way over to the farmer. And in here, this is where all the canola seeds end up, and I have a void upgrade on it. See? In here, the canola goes. So the canola comes out of here, goes in here. I've also got an inner chest running over here. I found out that I needed a lot more ender pearls, so I'm slowly working on building this up to be an ender pearl farm. But let's see. Yeah, sugar canes go here, and I've got lily pads of fertility running to make that go. But in here, remember the steam turbine setup I had? Yeah, that's all gone. That mess of blocks and pipes. Ooh, it's a little more cleaned up down here. Very nice, right? So I've got 2100 to 2000 out, and that's just to run this because I ran out of gold. Still got the item laser relay going. Currently, my power system is off. That's what this lamp indicates. But in here you can see I've only got a little bit of canola that ended up in the system, and only a little bit ends up in there at a time. Over here is where all the canola is. Let's see here. Let's take out that. Put it in there. There we go. And this isn't as big a setup because, quite frankly, 15,000 RF a tick is pretty good. I've only got 30 Enderium turbines. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 fuel tanks, the gas mix compressor, redstone control module, and right there is the fuel air mixer. And I can walk around to back here and get access to the fermenting barrels and the canola presses on this side. And we come around over here and we've got access to all the ones over here. And on this end we've got power going out. Not very much power going out, but still power going out. And this, I made the power monitor and I just set it at 75 and 99. So, but this also has a void upgrade on it. Let's see here. Extract only. That goes like that. This intake, or interface, I mean, is no longer putting out cobble. It has nothing coming out of it at the moment. This, chaos ore, gold ore, tin, alumina, iron, black quartz, nickel, zinc, chromium. I need to add the other ores. Whoop. Ore. All the other ores that are getting piled up, like platinum ore, silver ore, I could put those over here, and they will go out and get processed. Ever so slowly, but still. Yeah. But removing a good portion of all that stuff in here, and the fact that the lasers are, you know, actual lasers now, has really helped my frame rate in my base. I mean, I'm getting anywhere from 55 to 60 now. So, now I've got all these machines running. So, let's see here. What we can do, right quick, is get a piece of flint and export it. Or, no. A piece of flint. Put it in the interface, and that way it'll start exporting flint. There we go. And yep, it's filling up the sag mills like it's supposed to. Perfect. That way we end up getting more resources. Oop. Bumped the microphone. Sorry about that, folks. Alright, so in, out, and out. A little bit at a time, but still. It's working. I mean, come up here, go to sleep, let the solar power help save on fuel. And there we got 2,000 coming in. And here we've got 500 coming in. And here, it's outputting 1,500 to 2,250 RF a tick. Barely using any fuel. But what we can do, let's see, max input is 2,000. One thing we can do is upgrade these basic capacitors to the next tier capacitor. It'll hold 25 million, but we don't need to do that right now. I mean, it's running, it's working. That's almost completely full. This is completely full. It doesn't take long once the solar power kicks in to fill this right back up again. So we should see that light shut off here in a little bit. So let's see here. We are at 18 million, 19 million. And this light should be shutting off here in a little bit. Light's still on. Why is the light still on? That, no, this. That's full, light's still on. Huh. Well then. Maybe it's counting this. But yeah, it's working. These are starting to get filled up though. These drive bays. Might need to add another couple of 64K drives. So let's see if we can build those real quick. Let's see here. Drive. And we got a 64K. Oops, no, not driver. Drive. Luminous pearls, diamonds, metallic drive platters, ceramic drive platters, bricks. Now, do I have any bricks? I have 4 bricks. Oh, do I have any clay? I've barely got clay. Okay. Let's see. put all this in the sag mill. There we go. Hey now, stop that. I don't need all of this cooked into frickin' bricks. Yeah, we'll take the silicone out at least. We need that as well. Well, we'll take the clay out. And we'll run to this one. No, not that. Yeah. And we'll cook up some bricks. And we'll make some more of these 64K drives. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And a piece of iron gets me a ceramic drive platter. Let's see here. Yep, now we're getting bricks. Now we're getting some bricks. Okay. And some iron. 5. And we're getting bricks by the dozen, it looks like. Or at least one at a time. Come on now. There we go. Alright, we got 8 of those. And those are used to make the metallic drive platters. And we need 4 of these. So we need more of these. We need 16, I'm thinking. We're up to 11. There's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in there. 14. 15. Come on now. And this will make the last one 16. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the rest of these in here. Block of iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I know. I need those luminous pearls. So I need ender pearls. END. 1, 2, 3, 4. I might as well make 4. Actually, why make 4 when I've already got some? No. That. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And diamonds. Got plenty of diamonds. I ain't worried about that. And another 64K drive. Alright, and then take it. Put it in there. There we go. So, pulling up Wayla, we're looking at it. We got 39%, 20%, 95%, and 59%. We're not doing too terribly bad on storage right now. But once this actually gets completely filled up, I will be ending up turning this thing off. And I was going to move base, but since everything is working better now. Ooh. Excuse me, my sinuses have decided to rebel against me right now. Another thing, I added architecture craft. Because I didn't want just like boring old bricks for some of my patrons' statues. So, roofing, I've got different shapes here: rounded, classical, window, arches, railings, and other. Rounded, the last thing I did was a sphere. Let's go show you what that sphere is doing right now. Because Samuel Davidson requested spruce for the blocks for his patron statue, and yep, here's what we got. It is a sphere sitting on top of a plank, chiseled to look like a crate. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? Atomic Blonde Sheep is still sitting up there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if the factory blocks from Chisel will also work with the architecture craft stuff. And I still need to make signs and such. I mean, this is Donnie's, so I still need to get... Let's see here. That's Super Frogman's or Max's. I need to get Jared and Teddy and Ferg. So, guys, if you're watching this, I need block types from you guys so that way I can make your statues. But yeah, that's pretty much what all has happened. It's my second time recording this, so I really got to go blow my nose now. Because it's starting to get stopped up and my voice is going all wonky because of that. But as always, I'm the Dark Preacher. This is the Quest for Sanctuary. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.